Hello everyone, how you all doing? I'm doing not too bad, thank you very much for asking. Wow, what a concept, he's actually doing alright, he hasn't got anything to complain about yet. Don't worry, I'll find something to complain about. But anyway, this build is based off the new paranormal stuff pack that came out the other day. I really like this pack, it's right up my alley. I love the ghosts and like scary things, not scary things, I fucking hate horror films, but I like ghosts and things like that. I think they're really interesting. That's what I tried to base this build off, that there's a ghost that lives here. I'll get more into that in a minute, but it's kind of like not a normal haunted house. It is a haunted house, but it's not like trashy on the outside, it's not dark or anything. It's just like weird vibes. Like some things in life give me like weird vibes, like kitchens with checkered floors and checkered walls. As you'll see when I get into the kitchen, you'll see what I'm on about. I really don't like that kitchen. Like they look quite spooky. As well as like hospitals, I don't like them at all. Dentists or anything like that, they just all give me weird vibes. Wallpaper in the bedrooms, I don't know, it's just weird. I can't be the only person that's like that. I refuse to believe that. But anyway, I'll give you the storyline because it's a very cool storyline. It took a long time to come up with this. But anyway, a woman lives here and she did live with her husband, but she killed her husband because fuck man. I'm joking, you shouldn't kill anyone, kids. But she killed him, she pushed him down the stairs and managed to make it look like it was an accident. So he died and then he haunts her because she killed him, you know? And then she had another husband and then she pushed him off the balcony. I mean, maybe the last just shouldn't get married, but it's none of my business, you know. You can probably put whatever sim you want in here. It is haunted as hell though. And I was also reading on something. Yeah, I read. Who'd have thought it? But yeah, I was reading on something. I don't know what it was. I mean, that is a broad question, what I see my random facts on. But apparently like mirrors are portals to other dimensions. And like ghosts can travel through mirrors. And you shouldn't have mirrors in your bedroom. I think it was on TikTok I saw it. I mean, probably I do spend at least 65% of the day on TikTok, but apparently like mirrors are portals to other dimensions and ghosts can like travel through them. So I kind of tried to incorporate that. Paw print rug thingies, I put those from the mirror to a balcony window so it looked like a ghost that came out or in. It's a very well thought out build for once. My next build is not that well thought out, it's very basic indeed. But I'm sorry, there's been a bit of a break. I've basically just been learning like how to make better videos for you. Because I wasn't bad necessarily, but I was quite bad. But I've been learning more about my software and how to make better thumbnails and stuff like that, so hopefully you'll enjoy my content a bit more. I don't know what's going on with this microphone today, but it's making a weird noise. We'll just pretend we do not see it. Oh my god, right, I know I just said I'm going to find something to make about. I've already found something. Literally, today I had the worst day in the world. So I'm choosing my GCSE options. And I want to do music, photography and business because I really like things like that. And I wish my school did a videography, but they don't. And they phoned me up before, like how do they even have my phone number? I wasn't going to answer it, but then like I thought it could be important. It was quite important as it goes. I mean, that is a concept. And basically, they're not doing my music course anymore. And now I'm under so much stress because I need to find a new school that will do my music course. So, yeah, I'm having a hard time right now. So I pre-recorded today and I have a video planned next. And then I'm probably going to continue with the legacy challenge because I wasn't done with it. We've only done one part and there's like 3 weeks in between the episode. I'm sorry about that break. I mean, I have been wanting to make content. I just haven't really had time. And I was practicing basically just to make better videos for you all. I hope you like my videos a bit more now. Oh my god, right, The Sims 5. I saw like all the Twitter things and all the YouTube videos about it. If you don't know what it is, the whole thing about it is it's going to be subscription based. So like you pay a certain amount of money to play the game, where it's not a good idea because some people are like me, they'll play The Sims for like 12 days in a row and then not touch it for 2 months. If I'm still paying like £10 a month, then I'm going to want to use that every single day. You know, I don't have that kind of money to just like throw around. Are you on drugs? And it turns out my video is completely broken now. Whatever. We're going to get into the interior soon, I think. And you'll kind of see what I mean about like the bad vibe. They are really weird. It's got like a long, narrow, skinny corridor, which is again based off the film. I can't remember what the film's called. It's about the hotel that's haunted. You probably know what I'm on about. I mean, it's the most iconic horror film, but I hope you know what I mean. My video is completely paused. I don't know what I'm narrating right now. know, I'm definitely narrating something, so I don't know what you can see. I don't really think these videos do. I know I've said I was like practicing using my software and making videos. I still am completely clueless. Like, I don't know what half these buttons do. I don't use like a cool one because it costs too much money. I don't have like Adobe Pro or anything. I use VideoPad because it was cheaper. That's the horrible flaw. I mean, these are like the flaws. They sit really wrong with me. I don't know what it is. And like, there it is, that horrible kitchen floor. And then I go with like a weird checkers, like a weird horrible thing. But I think it works well in this one. And then I change to the wallpaper upstairs in a minute, do not worry. I don't like that wallpaper very much either, so I used it. Oh yeah, right, the paperwork's everywhere because like after her husband died, the police were emailing her like, or like sending her mail all the time, and she didn't want to answer it because she thinks she'd be found guilty of murdering him. So she's kind of just let it like pile up everywhere, which is basically just what I do with my schoolwork. So we're basically sisters, and it's even got like an old-fashioned TV in it. I wish we had a really old-fashioned TV. I think that would be so much fun. I think one did actually come with Eco Living. I just haven't had the time to find it. I've not been playing The Sims for a while. I have a second channel, so I've been putting a bit of work into that one, but I'm back on this one now because I don't like the other one. Anyway, this is what I mean about the paperwork just piling up everywhere. I mean, that's kind of what my bedroom looks like. There must be about 15 sweet packets. Should I count them for you? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, there's so many. I didn't even know I've consumed this much sugar. I have consumed way too much sugar. That's like a problem that I'm getting into. I don't know why I made this messy because I kind of didn't want it to be that messy. I've just wanted it to be bad vibe. As you can see, I put a mirror in here because, you know, that's the spiritual portal thing I was on about. And then there's like the jar things everywhere, and I put gnomes everywhere because I feel like the husband like haunts her with like gnomes and the sugar skull things. And there's weird doll things, so they're just everywhere throughout this build, watching here all the time. And then I use the new curtains. I'm pretty sure I do indeed. I love the build buy from this new pack, and I really like the creator sim too. I just feel like creator sims more like, I don't know, more like chic and modern. But then the build buy is quite like boho, and like the style of this house, I just wish they had more of a link, but I'm not going to complain because we've got a good pack for once. So hopefully, like in the future, we'll get some better expansion packs. I mean, I don't like the expansion packs. I do not think they're worth the money. I don't think any of the packs are worth the money, to be honest. But hopefully we'll get some better ones. I want hotels. I think that they will be so much fun. That rug, I'm pretty sure my nan has that rug. And there's a dining table in here and everything. This house is actually really cool. It just is haunted. So, you know, oh my god, I swear to god, if my computer dies now, I shall just completely lose my mind. I swear to god. You are not gonna die on me. No, it's not happening, babes. But anyway, this is what I mean about the sugar skills. But I've gotten like way better at talking since I started this channel. I recommend everyone does like a talking thing because it does help with your social skills. I mean, it's kind of scary at first. Like, I was watching my first video of the day. It's so embarrassing. Like, I was talking really high pitched and trying to hide my accents and everything. And I put weird music in the background. I don't even bother with that anymore. I just have it on in the background, like while I'm actually recording it. I've got Pale Waves on now. You should listen to Pale Waves. Pale Waves are so cool. I just love Pale Waves. I have not stopped listening to them recently. And Taylor Swift too. I love Taylor Swift. But anyway, this is the kitchen I was on about. Kind of creepy. It's got like not matching counters because, I mean, why not? You know, this is The Sims. I live my life through The Sims. I love to live in this house. I'm not bothered that it's haunted. I actually have like ghost encounters. I'll tell you about it now. You probably don't want me to tell you about it, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. So basically, when I was a toddler, I was like 4 or 5, I think, or even younger maybe, and my table is near the kitchen door, and like my mum used to have her friends around all the time, and they just like sit round gossiping, having cups of tea and that. So that might have an influence on this story. I don't really know, but like my mum told me to get something from the kitchen, and I would not do it, and then she started trying to force me to go in the kitchen, and I was like, no ma, there's a man at the table sat there having a cup of tea. And then she's like, what, are you on drugs? And then I started like proper having a fit. And then like a few days later, like she was in her bedroom, and then I was stood in the corridor, and then I told her like she can't come out because the man's back there in the corridor. And then she just like completely ignored me, like how rude. And then I told her that she walked through the man, and she was like, what the fuck? So she was asking the neighbours about it, and apparently there was an alcoholic man that lives in the flat next door to us, and he died in his flat. So I mean, like, I may well could have been seeing him because the cup of tea could have been something else. Which is kind of creepy when I say it out loud, but I love that kind of stuff. I am pretty sure when I was little, I don't know if it was a murderer or a ghost, it could be both, or you know, a murderer quite possibly. But I had this cake app on my phone, like you could like design cakes and things, and like there was an option to take screenshots of them, and I was playing it until about 11 p.m. and I thought I was like so bad. I was like 6 at the time, don't judge me. I put my iPad under my pillow like a normal person, and then I woke up, the curtains were wide open and my iPad was on the windowsill, and I open it and go in the camera roll, and there's a picture that I have not even taken on there. It was like a picture of my wardrobe door and like this weird thing. And then a few days later I was in the bathroom and there was a bit of paint in there, but it was shaped like a face. Honestly, it was so scary. I'm getting nervous talking about it now, so let's try and just change the whole mood. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try. Let's think about something I can talk about. I am so bad at talking, it's unreal. Oh yeah, I'd like my computer had numerous breakdowns while I was building this, and so did I, because my charger is just really faulty. Like it sparks and everything. It's really dangerous. I've had to complain about it loads of times and they all do the same thing, and basically like it just stops charging it sometimes, and then my computer was about to die, so it died while I was fucking recording this, so I had to like re-record it. And then when I was recording it I turned on sticky keys. Why is it even an option to turn on sticky keys? Like, why did they make that? And then I didn't know how to turn it off, so I was trying to look up a video, but if you don't know what sticky keys is, I mean neither do I, but you have to press the buttons about 18 times and start crying for them to actually press. So I found out how to turn that off. This build must have taken me 6 hours. I started it Friday night, I finished it Saturday evening, and then I was going to, wait no, what day was it yesterday? Yeah, I started it Friday night, finished it Saturday morning, and then I was going to voice it over last night, but then I had to do some schoolwork, which, like, why? I'm not even staying at that school, so why have I got to do schoolwork for that school? I don't know, but my mother is making me, so that's why, that's not why I haven't been posting recently, but this video was going to be up today, but now it's going to be up tomorrow, so it'll be, like, Tuesday when you watch this, and then I've got my next one planned, probably for Friday, and then I've got a mental health day on Thursday, which I love, and then I'll probably record a video on Thursday too, so that'll be up probably next Tuesday. So there you go, there's my upload cycle, and there's mirrors in here as well. There's mirrors everywhere basically, and there's always paw prints going to and from the mirrors because I think it looks really cool. And I put those paintings there because she felt like she was being watched before she knew that her husband was haunting her, and then like she just, like the husband just came to haunt her. And there's like a goldfish and everything. She's got a goldfish, you know, she's sorted, she didn't need no man, she's got a goldfish. Laundry rooms all together are creepy as hell. I do not like them. There's even some mail in here as well. It's just everywhere piling up, much like my anxiety, my schoolwork and my will to live, but it's not piling up. My will to live is just left. I mean, that's why I've started making fucking Sims YouTube channel. So if that don't scream I'm depressed and lonely, I don't know what does. But anyway, here's like the long, narrow, skinny corridor thing that I'm on about. And get the husband died here, so put a little gravestone there. It looks all religious and things. There's some candles. She had to pretend that she was sad when her husband died, so she like put on this massive scene like, oh, I'm so sad that my husband died, and then she just put some candles around his grave in there and called it a day. And then the husband came back to haunt her, and she's got a graveyard in her backyard, which I feel like is kind of cliche, but I didn't know what to put there. I didn't record it because I cut it out because the video was too long, and I don't like doing long voiceovers because I end up rambling about things that don't matter like this. Anyway, there's some like baby doll things there. I thought they were so creepy. I do not like dolls at all. I don't like spiders, I don't like clowns, I don't like wallpapers. Certain wallpapers I really dislike, like the ones in the bedroom upstairs, they are just a huge no. I also got rid of all the lights and just like relied off wall lights like that because it gave it more atmosphere, and that's, I mean, I could do some more atmosphere to be honest. I do not have a personality, unfortunately. I mean, I think that playing The Sims until 4 AM is a personality trait, and at this point it probably is. And there's also some pet food because, I don't know, maybe she lost her mind, started eating pet food. This is The Sims. Your Sims can do what they want, except they can't eat pet food. There's probably a mod for it somewhere some weirdos made that mod. And I really like the build buy stuff from the new pack, like those horrible doll things and like the cards and that weird thing behind it. The whole pack is just spooky and I love it. I wish we had more supernatural things like ghosts, because we have spooky stuff but there's actually nothing spooky about that except you got like a bowl of sweets or something. And there's vampires, but vampires aren't really my thing. And then what else have we got that's like paranormal? We got this pack, Realm of Magic. That's not really paranormal though. I just really like a paranormal pack all together, like as a whole. I think that all the paranormal packs should have been one like expansion pack. I think that would have been a lot better. But anyway, I was watching YouTube the other day. Apparently the next expansion pack's a romantic getaway. It better not be, that sounds shit. But anyway, this is where she pushed her husband down the stairs. There's some chairs here. Oh, and she's also a drunk because I put lots of like alcohol bottles there. And I think that it's got a lot of personality, unlike me. This build is very well thought out actually for once. I mean, it's not very often I do this kind of thing, but I hadn't built on camera in a while. Because every time I build on camera it looks bad. And then 10 minutes later I'll go and build a really nice apartment off camera. So I don't know what it is, it's just like a curse. So that's probably why I don't upload that much. I used to upload daily somehow. I don't know how I was doing it, but I did it, but then I kind of didn't have anything else to do. Now I've got so many things to do. I have about 12,000 Zoom calls a day. I'm not even exaggerating. I have my first one, I think it's a 20 to 7. Yes, you heard that right, 20 to 7, 6:40 AM. And then that one's till 7, and the 7 till 8. And I didn't finish until 4. I don't know what kind of school I go to, but it's not a good one. Not a good one at all. But anyway, we're getting on to the bedrooms in a minute. There's a bedroom with a single bed in it. You can have whatever sim you want here. But I think that there's 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many bedrooms there are. I think there's 3. But don't hold me to that. I did build this quite a long time ago. But yeah, I built this thing a long time ago, and my computer just switched itself off for some reason, like the actual audacity of it. But anyway, yeah, I built it a long time ago. There's even paperwork in here, but the bedroom, I'll do get onto the versions in a minute. I think there's 3, but I mean, my memory is not that good, so you'll have to check. It is actually on the gallery. I posted it this morning. I will leave a link below, and you can download it if you want and have some spooks in your game. That's supposed to be blood that I'm putting down now, but it doesn't really look like it. It kind of looks like that time I spilled red wine all over my mum's sofa. Yeah, that was not a good experience, but this is where she killed her second husband. There's some flowers here and stuff like that, so it looks all like religious and that. And then I'm pretty sure I put a gravestone. I didn't realise that it would turn into an urn thing. I realised that in a bit, so I'll go back and change that. I don't know why it did that, it kind of really got on my nerves. But yeah, we are getting quite close to the end of the build now, so I hope you like it. I mean, let me know what you want to see next, and I'll probably build it, because I don't have anything else to do. I don't have a social life. Are you stupid? I'm a Sims YouTuber. But anyway, these bedrooms are quite plain, because I think it gives it a more sinister look. There's some bottles by her bed, and then maybe they were drunk, and then they went onto the balcony, and maybe she like stabbed him with a bottle and pushed him off a balcony. I'm gonna get big fat cancelled for saying these things. I'm gonna be so demonetized. But anyway, I hope you like this build. We are coming close to the end. There's 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom left, but the bathroom's just as basic as me. You know, there's just the weird vampire's toilet thing. I hate that toilet. It looks spooky as hell. My nan lives in like a countryside house, and she has an outhouse, and it's really scary in there. I have to go in there to go to the toilet at night, and because she lives on like a farm area, there's just chickens everywhere, and whenever you want to go in there you get attacked by a chicken. Like, it sits on the other side of the door waiting for some poor soul to go and open it, and then it's just like big fat attacks you. It's a very nasty chicken. 2 out of 10. Do not recommend that chicken to a friend. You'll see what I mean about the paw prints going to the balcony window. I mean, it might have came out the mirror, it might have been going back into the mirror. But there are actual ghosts in this house. I did play test it. But yeah, there are actual ghosts. I like them. I think ghosts are too cute though. We need some scary ghosts. I mean, The Sims is rated teen, but there's nothing actual teen in it. You think this game's for like a 6-year-old, which is kind of really annoying. I mean, we all moan about The Sims, but will we stop playing it? Probably fucking not. I mean, it's my life at this point. So anyway, we're getting very close to the end of the build. I have said that so many times, and we haven't got to the end of the build yet. So it's probably just because I don't like talking. I mean, it is quite exhausting talking. I don't recommend. But anyway, yeah, this is basically the end of the build now, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you like it. Let me know what you want to see next. Maybe subscribe or something. But yeah, my next build is an American house, which I think is really cool. So thank you very much for watching.